Hey guys, how we doing? It's Thursday night. A little bit of strange time tonight. Fun times, man. This is the last ride number 100 of our quest to ride all the courses. And you know what? Of course, Zwift added a few extras, but fact of the matter was we put a plan together to ride them all at the time. We got through 100, including the toughest ones, including Mega Pretzel and Uber Pretzel and Four Horsemen, and of course last Sunday's crazy ride with the PRL full. I gotta tell you, I'm trying to think like whether I thought the Uber Pretzel was harder than PRL full. I think they were just different, just a little different. I don't know that one was necessarily harder than the other. Maybe Uber Pretzel was tougher. And I think especially when we found our groove at the end of PRL full and we were taking a little 5-minute break every time up and down, that made it much more manageable and we were able to get it done. It really, it turned out to be a great day. It's over 7 hours, over 7.5, like 7:45 or so on the bike. Great stuff tonight. Great stuff all for the last, really, since the end of November. We all got to, I mean, I tell you, I was trying to think about this and how, you know, what the real challenges were here. And I think part of the biggest part of this challenge is even the smaller rides, just finding the time and being consistent and showing up and doing every single ride for that long, that, you know, 100 days, really 99 days. We doubled down the other day. But, you know, there were some rides on Saturday that were short. And, you know, that they were like, you know, 4-mile rides like we did the other day. We still somehow made those. And, you know, there were a couple times I know Ron and I did rides by ourselves, just the two of us. And we did them like at spur of the moment. And I just think about how easy it would have been to just say, it's a 4-mile ride, forget it. And I think, you know, the question is, what do we do now, right? So tonight's ride, it's going to be, I don't even know what the course is. It's probably 5 or 6 miles. I don't know. We're certainly going to finish it in 30 minutes, even if we ride nice and easy. You know, I'm wearing the cotton tee. I don't even... I don't even know. I was going to start changing my long rides to Sundays, or Saturdays, sorry, and then I have a, good to see you. I have to do a all-day course for USA Tri on Saturday, so I won't be able to do Saturday. You guys are free to ride Saturday, though. I know some of you guys, I coach. I know you should ride Saturday. It's better for you. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna just talk a little bit here on the chat, and then I'll come back to the moment at hand. Chris made it just in time. Good. It was, right? That's thank you, Zach. all right. So, I thought about potentially so I have the little bottle of champagne, and it's not even champagne, it's Prosecco, which we're in Paris, right? I should have went official champagne, but I was in a store today, and all they had was the big bottles of champagne, and I wasn't going to drink that by myself. I had no one to drink it. Plus I'm on a diet, I'm not even supposed to have this, but I'm doing it because we freaking deserve it. All the courses, guys. I don't even know how to open this thing. And then I was thinking I should do this World Series style, when they win the World Series and they shake it and they spray the champagne all over. I got computer equipment here. It's early. I totally missed. Computer equipment that made it through 100 rides, 100 live streams without any problems. Cheers. It didn't even pop. It's not a cork. It's kind of fake. It doesn't feel real. This was $7.99, but I got 2 bottles in the package. It is Prosecco. Cheers, guys. Honestly, really everyone here, and especially the guys who rode on the weekends at the long rides, everyone, especially this last PRL full, everyone had moments where they took control, where they pulled the group, where they contributed mightily. And I think that's awesome. I think that was just a great experience for everyone. a lot of time on the bike. We all have goals, and I know a lot of you guys, you know, especially 70.3s and Ironman races, and this is a lot of time to be spent away from your family, away from friends, and just with a bunch of schleps that you know from across the country. Some of you guys waking up early, West Coasters. God bless y'all. All right, we're doing this. Cheers. Who's getting off the bike? Continually saying no, Todd. I love it. I love it. Cheers, guys. A little hydration for the ride today. I tell you, I remember growing up. It was probably not even growing up. It was probably like high school when Lance Armstrong was just crushing all the Tour de France's. And he would get to this last stage in the Tour that went right through what we're riding right now. We're riding it virtually. And he would be leading by so much that they would literally just hand him glasses of champagne, and he would ride on the bike during the middle of the Tour de France and be drinking champagne. And it was that memory that made me do this course last. I don't know if that's so much a tradition. Agree, Glenn. You know, I can honestly say, it's funny, there's some people, well, really everybody, everyone has their own little quirks and personality differences, and everyone contributes to the conversation. But I can honestly say there's not one person here who shows up in this group that I say, oh, I wish they didn't show up today. Never happens. And really, I think in a lot of ways, we all just kind of got to know one another. And it's really cool. It's just really cool. Who would have thunk? A little computer program, right? Yeah, I think that too, but I gotta tell you, I haven't seen a lot of that happen. And I think there's been a couple years where we're pretty close, no? Like if you're down 30 seconds, like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna ride hard? Or are you gonna stop and pick out the champagne? Or maybe they're just not allowed to show drinking on TV. I hope YouTube doesn't strike me for this. Well, if you're down by 20 seconds, do you not? You back out and say tradition? Does no one move up a spot? I don't know. I'm asking these questions. It's a celebration. All right, I got you. Yes, I got a lot of new songs. And I played Beast for my daughter the other day. And talk about like an ashen face. Just like I can't believe my dad is playing this song for me. It was great. See, I didn't know that, but I do remember, I have the memory of Armstrong riding with the champagne. So it certainly fits and makes sense. I mean, what happens if you get a flat tire on the last day? Do they all wait? Does everyone stop and wait? Love it, Todd. So, yeah, I think, the idea then, we have to start, I think one of the great things about this challenge was, in a lot of ways, for a lot of you guys, it fit in with training. So you have races that you're training for, you got to build up that long ride distance. Indoor rides are tough to begin with. Anyone training for Chattanooga, it's maybe a little overload on the bike, a little underwhelming on the run and the swim, but even some of you guys doing it, you guys still got your stuff in, man. Still got your work in. So it's nice to kind of have this thing to Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Of course, we actually have a big storm coming through right now. I was thinking how ironic it would be if on the 100th ride the power went out. I agree. You're going to do great, Todd. You're going to do amazing. You're going to crush this thing. I'm really looking forward to it too. I'm down 31 pounds. I got to say it every time. This will probably pick me up a pound. Worth it. Yeah, it's like it was 60 degrees here and calm. And like within 10 minutes, the wind picked up, and then the rain started pelting us a bit, and then it got really dark, and now it just looks like it's probably still windy. I can't really see, but it is overcast. But it's not raining anymore. It just looked ominous for a few minutes there. No UPS? I don't know what you mean, Greg. I gotta try to now. I'm going through it. What does UPS mean? We're gonna have a good day down there. I think everyone's gonna have a good day. Thank you, guys. I gotta start swimming. I'm kind of interested, since I lost so much weight, I'm interested to see how much it affects my swimming, and whether or not, if I don't train very hard in the swim, if I will actually get slower, even though I've lost all this weight. Uninterrupted. Oh, there you go. Uninterruptible power supply. No, oh no, no, no. We are at the mercy. No generators, no nothing. I do have. I have solar panels, but apparently the solar panels, the way they work, is they feed power to the grid, which kind of defeats the purpose. I kind of wanted to store the power at home, but there's no batteries that really are very efficient. The Tesla batteries, they look cool, but they apparently don't do a great job yet. Technology is evolving. We need those batteries to work so I can unplug from the grid, so I can Zwift. When the world goes dystopian, I can still Zwift. Halfway through this ride. There you go, I'm tapped out. I'm actually in the middle of, well, yeah, cost inefficient, yeah, I don't want that. But I'm in the middle of a 3-day juicing with Stephanie. Still haven't had solid food. I mean, I'm not in the middle, I just started. Today was day 1. And I had my Meals on Wheels route today, and they gave me too many meals. They gave me too many meals. So, and one of the things they had in the meals was cake. They had little slices of cake, and they looked really good. So I had 2 extra slices of cake just sitting there. And it's not like I have to tell them, like, oh, you have 2 extra. I don't have to tell them. I just eat it. Perhaps on a different day I would have. But I'm on a roll lately. All right, Zach. Dude, thanks for coming, man. It's really cool, and I know I kind of took the trivia out, but I didn't really want to. I wanted to just enjoy today for what it was. Today was leg day too. Is that Zach right there? Yeah. Took my daughter down to the gym for leg day. And she loved it. Wait till tomorrow morning. I warned her, we'll see. Anyone got any good April Fool's jokes lined up for tomorrow? I'm sure I'll do something. You know, I felt like 2 weeks ago we had a really good. Yeah, that's a great one. Lutcher. I'm sad I didn't think about that. Oh, a little ride to add to your schedule for the week. Lutcher. By the way, still the worst ride out of the whole 100. Lutcher is the worst ride. I tell you, I'm looking forward to our FTP test on Wednesday. Kind of just looking forward to kind of getting a little recovered here over the next few days. So I have to do this course tomorrow, and it's going to take me all day. It's like a 8 o'clock in the morning to like a 7 o'clock at night thing. It's a certification thing for USA Tribe, but that's not tomorrow. Sorry, that's Saturday. And I don't know. I'll try to get a run in, I think, on Saturday night, maybe. And then Sunday, try to get a ride in. And that's just my schedule. If you guys have rides on Saturday, you should do them on Saturday. We got to kind of transform to the Saturday ride schedule so you can do longer runs on Sunday. And it's a lot easier to do a longer run after a long ride than it is to do a long ride after a long run. If that makes sense. I'm going to do a little reverse this weekend, but here's what it is. I'm kind of telling you, I'm a little upset that this is over, that it's gone. I could have brought them both down, but I offered the other one to my mother-in-law, and she took it quick. She's about had enough of this challenge too. Steph's been in New York all week, so I get a lot of help from the mother-in-law with the baby. Anyway, less than 10 minutes to go. I think we've already looped this thing. I don't know for sure, but not paying attention. I won't get a badge. It's opposite for her? Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You know, if you have a 2-hour ride versus a 2-hour run, you have the pounding of the run, right? Hey, there's a badge. All right, so we at least completed it. It's official. And when you wake up the next day after a long run, you can still feel a lot of the effects of that run, usually, for me. So I'm not going to paint a broad picture, I'll say for me. But the ride typically, and it doesn't have to be, since you're not having that pounding, that constant pounding all along, you're going to wake up the next morning and feel, let's just say, less bad, right? Not great, but less bad. And not only that, but when you think about just the order of triathlon, right? Bike then run. And even if you put some hours of sleep in between and a sleep cycle in between, it's still a bike then a run. So, you know, to each their own. I think it worked well for schedules, I think, over the last 2 months or 3 months. I think we lost a few riders here today. Some people jumping off. But seriously, man, I appreciate everyone coming out. And especially those who did the long rides with us. Arthur, man, you killed it. Ross killed it. Ross waking up at 5 a.m. and come and do some rides with us on Sunday. Glenn just destroying the course for the first 2 hours. Pulling us up that hill for the first 3 or 4 times. I'm not going to go through everyone. I thought about it briefly, should I go, but I will forget somebody and then I'll feel bad. Just like I forget people, inviting people to ride. I did invite Katie Ringland tonight. She couldn't make it. I felt bad that I left her off a bunch of the rides. This is perfect. We did this perfectly. Just a nice 30 minutes, get out, ride on some flat ground here, spin the tires, loosen the legs up, continue the recovery cycle, because next Wednesday, FTP tests. You guys are all welcome to join for the FTP test, by the way. I'll put something out there Wednesday night. Less than 5 minutes to go, guys. I would say let's put the pedal to the metal, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Four minutes to go. A tight countdown, right? Almost done. Still have 2 bottles of water here from just all of our rides. Random bottles of water. Chris, did you harm the Tron bike? Where are you? You did not. I mean, come on. All right, all right, all right. We'll let you off the hook this time. That's a little ominous, Todd. It's like... What if you deserve a backhand slap? Sure does. Sure does. You're the man, Todd. You're gonna get, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get this done. You're gonna crush your race. We're gonna get you into the open water soon. Thank you, Arthur. Under a minute to go. Guys, we did it. This is one of those things, you put together a spreadsheet, you're like, oh look, we could probably do this thing. Oh yeah, sure, it's like a great schedule. And then, you get challenged in the middle and you're like, oh, we have basketball practice that night, or something happens, or you got to tank a game so that you don't make it further in the playoffs. Alright? No, we didn't tank. We just lost. We just lost straightforward. But it's just a sign of consistency and dedication that all you guys have. So, awesome job. We got it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 100 courses. End of November, December, January, February, March. Really it was under 5 months. It was like 4 months and change. Got them all done, 100 courses. I can't thank you guys enough. I know I probably sound like a broken record at this point. But just really an amazing group, amazing team. Way to get this thing done. And I even got a jersey now. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. Cold day now before we do PRL full again. Thank you, Glenn. We did it, man. We did it. So, whew, feeling pretty good. And man, it's like, I tell you, the only thing, the one thing that I kind of, my concern, a level 3, I would say concern out of 5. Now we don't have anything to do. Now we have to transition from a set schedule to a more random schedule. We will have things kind of, if I coach you, you're gonna have rides that you'll have to do. I am gonna try to get outside most of the weekends if I can, and usually I look for like 50 degrees. If it's north of 50 degrees, I ride outside. If it's not, I come back in. But we learned a lot about the routes that we rode and what they're like, so that you can try to find, if you know what you're doing, if you're doing a race and you want to find an equivalent kind of ride, you now know every single course out there. And if you don't, you can go back and look. We have a playlist now on our YouTube that has the first 100 courses made by Zwift. It's out there. You can kind of do some research if you need, or you should just remember, kind of Yeah, like Bigfoot Hills, I think, is a great training ride for Chattanooga, and I'm going to be doing it a few times over the next month, just to, just to do something that's equivalent to what I'm going to face when I'm out there. So, I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you got a lot out of this experience. Aside, even just in addition to friendships and the relationships that we built during this was great. And we'll have to come up with something different for next year. But as we go forward, obviously we're going to still have our Thursday night trivia rides. We have our Monday night rides for vets. We're going to start doing some other kind of things. So we'll do some other things like we're going to do some racing. We're going to do some brick workouts, things of that nature. And you guys will all get the invites, and we'll just continue building this community, building these friendships and relationships. I think it's great, and I don't know. Thank you for giving it everything you had, guys. And it's not like we're going anywhere. I'll see you guys soon enough. Peace. I'm out. Let's take a look at this ride quick. Probably burn like 100 calories. Not even 200. Just kind of enjoying the day. Feel really good. That's all we got today. Go back here. You see this rain? You see the rain down here? That's what the weather is outside. Here's your timeline. Nice. And it must be like one little bump out there somewhere. I got to a whopping 148 watts. That was my recovery sets yesterday during the workout. Critical power. They're like, yeah, forget it. All right, that's all we got, guys. So, I'll see you all soon, I'm sure. And take it easy.